Hi, it's me, Chris Burrows again, and I'm going to continue today to talk to you about Iclone. I promised you we're going to talk about the animation, so let's do that. But before I do that, I need to turn down some sound because I think you're going to get a little bit of feedback from me. So let's do this. I'm going to transition there, and let's turn down my speakers so you're not hearing that in the background, getting the echo sound in there. Okay, here we go. Back into Iclone. Okay, last time we talked about how to do, bring things in and be creative. Remember we had create, and we showed how you can create primitives and just bring them in. I'm going to go ahead and create one right here. Bring this box in. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. There's my box. Okay, is that center? If you notice, I have another character in there already. And that's the character we're going to primarily work with today is the one that's back here. I guess he comes also with Iclone. And it takes a while to load in, so I'm just going to delete this box for right now and show you how that character came in. Well, we went to our content tabs. He is an actor or character, so I click on my actor tab. These are different actors sets I could have brought in, but I chose to go with just the standard one and scroll all the way down, and I found this guy, base male, and I dragged him in. Takes about 30 seconds to come in, so that's why I turned him down now, so you don't hopefully see him there. Okay, now, how do we animate this guy? What do we do? Well, we said you had a whole lot of choices of things you can do. The first one is to go and click on animation. Oh, notice there's nothing there. I can't do anything yet, so I gotta choose him first. I'm gonna go click him. And so he's chosen, and now I go to animation, and there's all my choices. I have motion puppet, direct puppet, device mocap, edit motion layer, reach target, and mix moves. There's a morph animator as well. Okay, so let's start with the basics. I also have face puppet. It's a whole lot here. So let's go first off with our motion puppet. We'll see what that does. What is motion puppet? So click on it. And it goes through for a bit here. And then it's loading in the motion puppet effects. Okay. And while that's loading in, there we go. So notice how I have up in the corner here, I've got all these motion effects to choose from. Let's do this here. Okay, so up on this side over here, I've got all these different controls to pick from. Okay, so let's see. I've got idle motions, mood, move, and talk motions. Then I've got kind of individual controls for each of those motions. I have a preview button, a record button, exaggerate, and speed. Let's start with idle. Idle, it's male, bored, boxing, dancing, drunk. So dance, one dance, another can dance, drunk, fight, look. Look at this look button. Now how do I see it now? Why is he not doing it? Do I drag it onto him? No, you don't drag it onto him. So what you do is you click on preview, and then you hit the space bar. And there you go. Notice the timeline's moving, and he's looking right all over the place, isn't he? Well, what happens if I go over here and I chose like a lower hips? Oh, okay. I can get him to lower his hips while he's looking. I can actually do that live, so he kind of like does a little bop. Whoop, what's out there? What's over there? Okay, got lower raise hips, got lean back, lean forward. Wow, shoulders down, up, upright, slouching. Okay, a bunch of different stuff. Got elbows. What is this? Elbows lower and elbows raised. Let's raise those elbows. Okay, here. He's just happy to go up and back. Hey, I'm out here looking all around, trying to fly with my hands. Okay, elbows in and out. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now I have exaggerate. How do I do that? Let's exaggerate. Oh wow, now it's actually a little extra oomph on this looking. That's how the timer just starts to do a little bit of jerk through. Okay, so I think that he needs to have his shoulders up a little bit higher. I think he needs to have his elbows out. One more. He's going to raise his elbows some, so they're not quite hitting his body there so much. Okay, I do like the exaggeration. He's Go a little extra beyond. Okay. And let's try a loose neck. No, that's a little too loose. Okay. That's better. But energetic. Okay. A little less energetic. I think I need to out there for energetic. His elbows are probably out just a little too far now. Let's bring him just to here. There he goes. Okay, then I hit spacebar to stop it. Notice how his arms are still up. There's nothing in my timeline. It did not record yet. So here we go. We're going to try to record this. Record, and there we go. Hit spacebar again. I'm going to record for a bit. Ooh, that went all the way around. And I'm going to stop now. Now, so now I can stop. I've got a motion in the timeline. This is doing that look. I can scrub back and forth on that look. Okay. Okay, but quite a bit. Remember, if you want to change your timeline, you can hold Alt and scroll the middle mouse to make it so you see more of the timeline. So you hold down Alt and I'm scrolling the middle mouse to see more of my timeline. Okay, but I do have an animation down here now. Now I want to point out. Yeah, okay, like I said, I had it so far over because he looks so far. I probably shouldn't have had such a loose neck. But I'm going to go past what we just recorded now. And I decided this time I want to do it, but I want to do it without his neck. I'm going to mask. I'm going to probably have him do the motion, but I want to click on the head there, so the head is going to be masked out. I'm not going to be able to not having him do the head. I do say I have exaggeration speed still here. I can go back over here. Keep it so close to the mask. And now I can try it again. I'll try my preview. And look. There you go. It's just the body moving so much without the head. Looks a little awkward, like he's got a broken neck or something. But that's cool. I can mask up different body parts. Okay, so stop that. Turn back where I want to start it. I'm going to go to record. I'm going to do a little less exaggeration. And I'm going to hit spacebar and record it there. You're still doing the look around. Spacebar now, stop that. Okay. Yes, I know I have my second clip down on the timeline. And he just does those motions so easily. Okay, cool. Notice how that these clips, there's a little gap between them, but there's a part here that's not colored. That part is an overlay. And so I can move my clip down here further away, and he will look around till he gets to the end of this clip. Up, and he freezes. Oh no! What's happening? No, no, no! Well, it's waiting to get to the next motion, and there it is. He picked up. Notice how his foot slid just a little bit there doing that. Okay, but now notice how I have this end piece. This is a transitional piece. I might want to have a long transition there. I think looking something a little closer. I'm actually going to have him, transition from where he was there to the next one, and I can overlap him a little bit there. Okay, so it looks like a slow motion now transfer. And then he picks up the regular speed. Okay, so that's too much of a transition. So I'm going to bring it in closer, back to kind of where it was. I can put them up right next to each other and just have a little transition there. And let's see how that looks now. And there he goes. Okay, that's cool. So I can get him to do these things. And I have all these options to choose from, different moves there. Change the speed too. Let's close this out. Okay, so now, once I've got him in there now, I'm sure you're going to want to know what to do next, won't you? Okay, so here we are. Now what we're going to do, we're going to figure out what can I do with this this timeline here. Okay, here we go. Well, let's say that first off, he's looking around, but let's say I want to do this in reverse. For some reason I don't like the way he's looking. I can right click on the clip, and there are some ways I can do different things with the clip here. I can go to reverse the clip. Notice how this has its lines and it says reverse right next to it, so I know it's playing in reverse. Now if I play that part of the clip, it's kind of looking in reverse. Yeah, I'm going to So often you might want a character do something in reverse. Okay, and I wonder how that looks if I transition now from the forward to the reverse. What will happen? Okay. Let's look at that again. So he's playing it through. And then what happens here? There he goes. It's reversed. I don't like that reverse though. So I'm going to click on it again, reverse it back. There he goes. Now it's no longer reversed. It's at 100%. Well, what happens if I stretch it out? Now, I've got two different buttons here. One it says loop, and one it says speed. And now it's on loop. So what will happen is if I try to drag this clip from the end of it out, notice how it just creates more clips the same length. Those motions are looping each other. And he's not actually a loopable motion. He stops on a spot where he is not so easily go into the other one. So I'm going to Control Z and undo that. It would be nice if I had set it up as a loopable motion where his first action is exactly the same as another. And we'll show you how to do some of that later. But okay. But now, let's say though that instead of looping it, I want to change the duration of that. I'm going to hit this button here, the speed one, and I can push it in. Now it says it's 78%. So it's 78% the length, but it's a whole clip. So he's actually going to be going faster. The same thing, but faster. Let's see. Yep, there he is. He's the lead. Look at that. Quick, kind of like one broken up robot. Let's try to get out this way a little bit further here. It's 162, so it's almost half again as long as it was. So let's see now. Play that back. It's going to go kind of slow motion. Isn't that fascinating? Okay. Now, time is running out. I got like 3 minutes left to play. Okay, so here we go. That's that first way of doing things. Now let's see what else there is for this animation. Very important. We go to animation when it says edit motion layer. I'm going to get off direct puppet, get off mocap right now, and go to edit motion layer. That's the N key. Click on that, and look. Okay, it's like what we would call the rig, so you can see the different parts that you can control, and this is for ways that we can edit on top of the motions. Okay, so like I said, that neck is just, he's like breaking his neck looking so far. Roll rubber neck, might say. Okay, so I'm going to click on his head. I'm going to hit my go up here. I'm going to choose my rotate. Or I could have chosen the one you can choose the E key on the keyboard as well. And I'm going to rotate this head back a little bit here. He's just looking too far there. Okay, I'm going to play, scrub through the animation. It looks the other way, it looks too far that way. And I'm going to take that one back about here, not quite so far. Okay, so it looks better. It's better. Go down here, rotate it up. Not too much in that neck there. Rotate it back to about here, tilt it up a bit. So basically I'm making keys where he is moving around. Okay, there he is out there, looking that way. And this was one way there was no control in that. I'm going to bring it back. And he's coming up there. Cool. And I'm going to look down. His head a little bit, look down at the end. You know, and these arms just a little bit, you know, might be nice if his hands were moving around. So I'm going to click on his hand. That's how I got the control fingers here. You can control them one at a time by clicking on the actual individual little part of the finger. Pull that part, just that part. I can rotate it here as well. And do a fifth with this other hand. There we go. Okay. And I'll do it there. Into this hand. So his hands aren't just still the whole time. I'm going to move this arm in just to here too as he's coming through. Okay, so basically you can do keyframe animation on top of your other animations here. That's called the motion layer. Now if you look down here at the bottom, I can't see it, but it says okay, I have transform and motion, but I don't have a motion layer. So I click this little tab here. I want to see my motion layer. So I'm going to click here, and that shows me the keys that I put in for my motion layer now. And these keys can be moved around a little bit if you need to transform just a little further. You know, that one I probably shouldn't move because that was the one stopping his neck from going. So I hit Control Z, put it back where it once, and there he goes. He's now moving without any problems. Okay, now we're actually almost out of time, so the song is probably just about stopped. So I'm going to stop there, and I will pick up with you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to come back again. Talk to you later. Okay.